Hello, hello, Chuckin' friends. It's Shelly. It's Saturday. Let's make a sunflower tray with our new trays that we got. That would be our round trays, white wood round trays. Say hello as you're hopping on. We'll get started in a minute. Oops. All right, there we go. Technical difficulties, but we are here. Welcome, welcome. Hope you guys are doing well today. Keep an eye on some comments here. Okay, say hello if you are live with me. If you see it in the top left corner, whichever corner of your screen, you are live with me. Otherwise, you're catching the replay. You can rewind, fast forward, pause, whatever you need to do. Say hi either way. All right, we're gonna just dig right in. I pulled this oldie but goodie. Actually, it's not that old, it's just last year. It's our sunflower pattern. I wanna say, let me check and see if it's in our sale category. Designers and Perks members have a special little category on the website that allows us to get a lot of items, sometimes drastically reduced. All right, let's see. Let's just see. Let's see. I'm gonna do it by, we'll do it by alphabet, but Z to A, since sunflower is closer to Z than A. Sun-kissed, sunflower power, sunburst. Okay, it is not a part of the sale. Okay, all good there. Just wanted to make you aware, if you are a designer or Perks member, that you can get this at a good price. Okay, let's move along. So this is what we're using. We're gonna play with our new tray. I haven't played with this yet, so I am excited about that. I love trays. Serving trays are so fun, even if you don't really use them to serve on. Sheesh, I really vacuum sealed this pretty good. I'm trying not, I don't want to like accidentally scratch the back of it either. You can place them on your couches, like if you have like an ottoman, you can put across a nice little blanket and then place this on the blanket. Put a little fake flower or candle or something out. Look how pretty. I love it. The other side is our, just like an MDF. You'll notice though, that the holes for the nails are kind of indented, or not nails, but the screws for the handles are indented. So you're definitely gonna wanna use this side. If you like that MDF wood color, you can stain it, you can paint it. Excuse me. You can also sand it off, all that white, you can sand right off. Okay, let's get all the hardware and stuff. So it comes with two handles and you get your screws. Okay, don't need that. So what I'm gonna do, just saw some extra wood sitting there. Just kind of making those holes a little cleaner here. I'm going to paint mine actually. So when you look at the pattern, what you're going to chalk is whatever's white. Okay, so that's the inside of the sunflower itself. So I thought I would paint my tray all sorts of colors of oranges and yellows. Okay, so here's all, not all, but most of the oranges and yellows that I have. And I'll go through the names. Then I thought when we chalk it, we'll use black, espresso, and bark. I thought we could do kind of like a, from darkest to lightest. I think is that how it looks? And kind of just blend it out that way. So those are the 3 colors for the insides. What I'm going to paint the board with, and yes, I see that there's leaves. Those are going to be yellows and oranges. I'm not going to try to figure out where the green is going to fall. And of course you don't get the whole pattern, right? So we'll have to decide, like probably take this to the top. You get most of it. So we'll take it to the top and get pretty much the whole chalked design. Okay. All right. If later you want to come back and color in the leaves green, you could always do that. If you have chalk markers, if you want to paint on top, you could do that. All right, so for the tray itself, I'll tell you the colors I have. I don't know that I'm going to use them all, but we'll go over them all. Okay. We could get really crazy and go really dark orange. If I did that, I would probably pull out my Saucy. That is a very good color. Maybe we will. Maybe we'll bring that out. But so far we have here. Let's just throw those out there. Let me get. Do you have a Saucy? Let me find my Saucy. Because that is a good color. Here's my Saucy. So that would be the darkest of the colors. So we have Saucy. I have Squeeze. Do you remember Squeeze? Hi, Kathy. How are ya? Saucy, Squeeze. This is Papaya, Marmalade. Remember Marmalade? I'm good too. We're just getting in one last project before we start traveling. We have Bumblebee. I feel like Bumblebee is just too bright of a yellow. We might sprinkle it in there a little bit. I got Struggle Bus. Okay. We have Marigold, which is Struggle Bus, but a little more orange in there. And then we have Orange Peel. So what I plan on doing is I'm just going to put a speck of everything on here. And we're going to just blend it all together. Not with my hands, of course. I do not want to get too dirty. Where's my water? Where did I stick? Oh, there it is. I gotta get that. Okay. I'm just gonna spritz this a little bit. It will make things so much easier for spreading. All right, and like I said, if I add Bumblebee, I'm going to do that. We're going to South Carolina. We're going to add Bumblebee last. Okay, so let's start with some Struggle Bus. This one's color is Fangirl. I've gotten it, but it's actually in South Carolina, so that's where we're going. So mine is there already. So I can't wait to play with that. But if you sign up as a Perks member, you will get a free jar of that, which is awesome. Otherwise, you place a $75 order, and then you unlock the opportunity to add up to 3 jars to your orders. That's amazing. Okay, Struggle Bus coming in. I'm just dolloping this wherever. Like I said, no rhyme or reason here. We're just going to blend all these colors together, and there might be a point where you can't differentiate between the two, and that's okay too. Or 3 or 4 or 5 colors. We'll see how many we use. I'm just going to give this a wipe in between colors. That was Struggle Bus. Let's get some orange peel down. Gosh, I don't think I've used orange peel in a long time. Got some of that down. Let's see, I don't think I'm going to do papaya. I definitely want to try marmalade. Let's wipe off the thing here. Let's grab some marmalade. We may have to add some more yellow though. I don't want this to be too orangey of a tray. Like I said, we're gonna blend. Let's get a little, we're gonna skip squeeze. We'll go with some saucy. Oops, I didn't wash off my thing very well. Skip that out. We're just gonna blend this all together. I think I'm gonna put more yellow in there though, because sunflowers are more yellow, right? All right, let's get, oh, maybe we do use the bumblebee. Let's see if my bumblebee is workable. I haven't used that in a long time either. It's thick. It's pretty thick, guys. Because we really want this to be mostly yellow. I feel like let's get more over here. Okay, I think we're good. Let's start getting this all blended together. We'll see if this comes out to anything what I'm thinking it might. Ooh, those oranges are taken over, aren't they? But this is going to be pretty. This will be pretty, don't worry. Okay, we're definitely going to wet this more so we can really spread it. Okay, we're adding a lot of water. We may have to add more yellow for sure, because this is really turning out orangey. I guess mine are going to be fall sunflowers. You know, I didn't know. Definitely orangey. Definitely orangey. Okay. Again, with the water, you can see the yellow is wanting to come through. It's wanting to peek its little head out. Okay, I'm going to start going this way because this is the grain of the wood. Although I do kind of like it in a circular fashion. I do like it in the circular fashion. I'm going to add yellows, guys. Definitely going to add yellow. What is this? Struggle Bus. Let's get a ton more of that on here. Bloop, bloop, and a smear. See if we can work that in a little bit more. I'm also gonna spray this really good. Oh yeah, so much better. How are we looking? What are we thinking? More yellow, leave as is. I think I like it. I think it's good. What do you guys think? Maybe a little more yellow. Maybe a little more. Struggle bus coming up. One more plop. There we go. Okay, that's it. Not doing any more. Oh yeah, that's good. That's good. Keep blending. Get rid of some lines here. Try to use some light touches here. Okay, I think that's good. Kathy, every time you say leave something, then I change it. Every single time. I gotta look up sooner. All right, ooh, this is gonna take a while to dry. May have to bring in the big guns, the big air dryer. Pretty. If this was resin, this would be like moving. There'd be a lot of movement in here. Colors would be changing. All right, I'm gonna get my hot air tool here. See if we can speed this up a little bit. I see the ends where the edges are getting dry, so it shouldn't take too long. You could see some of that saucy coming through. I love it. It's just, oops. I think it's just about dry. Kathy, what are you doing today? Anything fun? Ooh. Well, there was a big dab of yellow underneath. That's interesting. Okay, we're gonna water this down so that we can thin that out a little bit here. That was interesting, wasn't it? Gotta smooth that out. quite interesting. Let's get that off. It's like the paste underneath, maybe it was starting to bubble or something. Okay. Maybe I got too close. Let's try to dry that up again from afar. Almost looks like a planet. How about those astronauts? Awesome. I feel like there's any other little clumps. There might be one under here a little bit. Okay. All right. I am going to, because this is such a big surface, I'm going to get a different wax. That we used to use Minwax, furniture wax, when we all started as designers, and then we got our own wax. But then I also found this this one. I don't know if you can read that or not. I can give you links to that if you want to comment. Dixie, D-I-X-I-E. I can help you find that. We use this one. It's clear, which is really nice. So that's what I'll wipe on it here. The outsides. It's too clumpy. Okay. I'm going to kind of warm it up so I can spread it a little easier. You want to make sure the entire board is done because we are going to paste on the entire board. It's kind of pulling up some paste here. It's fine. We'll wax it down. This is looking pretty cool. Let's get some clean paper towels here. That up there. I actually have somewhere those car buffing pads too. That would be good for large areas like this to buff stuff. Sorry if I'm shaking you guys. Get this really worked in this wood here. Going with the grain and against the grain. Okay, I think we're good. It's not as slippery as I like it, but this wax is a little bit different. So, okay. Yeehaw. Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna move all this stuff out of my way so the transfer doesn't stick to it. And like I said, we're gonna use black, bark, and espresso. So I have those ready. Let's get this out of the way. Okay, wash this. All right, making room here. Put that over there. Okay, so because we've waxed it and buffed it, we do not need to fuzz our transfer. You could if you wanted to, but you don't need to. You need and these big guys are a little harder to wash in literally a little 8x8 sink. All right, sunflower pattern, I think is what it's called. So we'll label that. And then I usually just, all I have to do is kind of rub my finger along the edge. Peel it off. It's sticky, guys, so make sure you're careful so it doesn't fold up on itself. If it does, be patient. Slowly pull it apart. If that doesn't work, you can put it under a little bit of running water, and that will help release it. All right, so we're gonna flip this over. So at least it goes all the way there. There, I think that's good. All right, now we're going to smooth that down. So wherever you see the orangey color, that's where our browns are going to go. Okay, so let's start with our actual flower middles. I'm gonna get some black. I'm gonna put black right in the middle. And then we're just gonna blend those out. Okay, so just those 3 spots with the black. Then we'll do espresso, and then we'll do bark on the rest of the transfer, I think, is what I want to do. Just trying to get most of that off. Okay, make a ring around there. Same thing over here. Okay, and then, like I said, we'll chalk the rest of the design in bark. Let me wet a finger, okay, so that we can kind of blend this out a little. Really blend that out. Okay, and then wipe finger off. Oof, getting dirty. Then we're going to do the bark over the entire transfer. So make sure you're getting those edges real good. All the way around. If you get a little of that middle stuff, that's okay, because we're gonna blend that in anyway. Try to anyway. It's okay. So start working on that middle part. Make sure I get it all covered here. Pull that out. You can always use your fingers if you want to blend it. Okay, work your way around. Okay, we are almost done. My brown is very dry. Not good. I use bark all the time, so I'm not quite sure how that got dried out for me. But all right, I think it's all covered. Probably just gonna offload that to the side. Let's really get off that excess, make sure we've got everything covered. Boy, this is really dry. Okay. All right. Peel to reveal. Oh my gosh, so pretty. You guys, so pretty. Oh, peeling up a little bit, but that's okay. Looks good. Oh, a little bit of there. Make sure my hands are clean. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Peeled up that little spot there. That's okay. I kind of like the little splotches of yellow. We can try to water those in again. We could try to make it a little not as noticeable. Here's where I get in trouble, you guys. I start playing. I'm gonna use a little teeny brush here. I'm gonna get it wet, so I'm gonna just put some water on my table. And let's see if we can blend this in a little bit. There, no problem. Of course, we'll have to let it dry a little bit. Now it was waxed too, so the water does kind of repel a little bit. And if we have to draw in the brown a little bit, we can do that. I'm just trying to get this blended in a little. This is a big splotch there. We'll get that blended in. No problem. Just on there. Get off. There we go. Blending, we're blending, we're trying to blend. Let's get a little more water. There, at least that's not so stark, like not stark white, but just crazy, right? It's a little blended in. You know what? It's handmade. Nothing's perfect when it's handmade. Okay, let's dry and see. See what it turns out like. Thank you, Kathy. You're such a great supporter. Love it. You're my cheerleader. Best cheerleader ever. Okay. And then what I'll also probably do is, like I said, I'll probably, maybe I didn't say this, I'll spray it with like a top coat. Make it nice and shiny. You could put a layer of resin on there and let it sit. That would also be nice. That way you can put, if you put glass on it, you know, with a glass of ice, and it sweats. I think that turned out so good. Okay. I'm gonna squirt my bark. Let that sit. Excuse me. Okay. Get this hardware out. So then I was thinking, if you want to change colors of these, you can paint them, spray paint, chalk based. But then I thought I had the wax and I have the bronze. I didn't know, I don't know if that'll make a difference, but let's see if that'll brown it up a little bit. Let's see, maybe we'll use one of these guys. Let's test a spot. Let's like test the edge here. Oh, that would turn it brown. You guys can't really see that, but that would turn them brown. It would at least dull the black. Okay, I think we'll do that. Okay. Except we'll use this. And I'll wrap it around my finger, I think. Yeah, that's definitely look I am going for here. Stinky. This stuff stinks. P-U. P-U, P-U, P-U. How am I going to hold that? Guess we'll just hold it. Okay, and I think kind of blot it. Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks good. Very blotted to make it look aged. I like that. I don't know if you guys will be able to see. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that looks pretty cool. That's definitely, I like that, because it dulled it down. Let's do the other one. Let's see here. Wish there was an easier way to put this on. Blot it on like this, maybe. Definitely a cool look. Yuck, 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 yuck. It does look like a bronzed, aged, oil rubbed kind of look. Okay, I think that's good on that one. Let me just check this one again. I think we're good as I keep doing it. Okay. Hooey, close you up. You stink. You stink, you stinks, you stinks. All right, let's get this dry. I don't know if we need to dry it, but we're going to do it. Okay, good. You can see it. It looks really cool. You love this craft as in Chalkator, or you love this particular demo today? These trays are so nice. say you could probably take that stuff and do it on the insides. I don't know if it's doing anything, but oh, good. Thank you, Kathy. I do too. Yeah, you could definitely tell now that that's bronzed. Definitely tones down the black. Brings out, you know, the browns in the tray. Wish it was more, a little more yellow, but that's okay. All good. Okay. All right. Let's get our screws. And you know what? I grab my screwdriver. All right. So we're gonna flip it over. Just screw through. Let's try and see if we can, well, what we'll have to do is do like a screw by hand kind of thing, get it going, and then at least it'll be connected. Okay, so I'm kind of screwing it from underneath just to get it started. That kind of gets tight on me. I can feel it. You know, I might have my screwdriver close. All right, let's put this in here. So a screwdriver is necessary for this. You can hand tighten those only so far, and then it kind of gets tight on you. Trying to feel it. Okay, let me look real quick. I might have it right next to me here in a bin. Let me look. I do, yay! Okay, good. Yay for me. See, I am chaotically organized. It's always chaos here. That's how I operate. Uncontrolled or controlled chaos. Okay, and what's nice is then the screws are down in there so they won't scrape, you know, they don't stick up, so they will not scrape the surface wherever you end up putting it. I would still probably put some felt pads down over it, is probably what I'll do, just in case. You never know. Okay, let's get this in. My gosh, I love this. I do have more trays, so stay tuned because I will be making one down south. We're going to coastalize it. We're going to use some coastal designs. So excited about that. I have one down there. There's that. Almost done. And like I said, I'll probably, you know, it's not going to happen anytime soon, but I probably will spray this. So what I'll do is I'll take the handles off again, spray it, and then put the handles back on. But here you go. There's our tray. Oh my gosh, I love it. Outside of the little blips we got going on here, you know, if maybe before I spray it, I might try to blend that in more and then re-paste it. But for now, this is how she sits. I hope you guys loved it. I love the look of the handles. We kind of aged those with our bronze gilding wax. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Very cool. Have yourselves a, oh, thank you. You guys all have a great Saturday, a great weekend. I will see you again soon. Probably not till, well, let's see, maybe tomorrow. We'll see how tomorrow goes. We're going to wake up and you love the mistake. Shh, don't tell anyone. It was supposed to be like that. No. Anywho, you guys have a great weekend. Don't forget about the Disney launch. We got Seinfeld. We got Looney Tunes. We got Peanuts. You guys, we are one of the top collaborators with these infamous lines. So we are doing great things. It's amazing. It's fun. And I mean, gosh, you should see some of the stuff people are making with all those new transfers for their grandkids, for your club transfers. Grab those, combine that with the Looney Tunes or Disney. You can make some one-of-kind pieces that everyone's going to say, where did you get that? And then you can tell them. All right. So spread the word, give this video a heart and a